to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. This is Brother Yahweh Call from the Great Millstone Orlando camp. And I'm just back through the Spirit, just meditating on the fact how, especially now, being that we are so close to the end, every day that goes by is a day closer to that straight gate. With all odds being against the Israelite man, and especially to those of us in the faith, Satan is going to do everything in his power to throw us off course. All right, to knock us out the race and keep us permanently down. But with that being said, amidst all of the distractions, whatever trials and tribulations, specifically to you, hopefully like brothers are going through. All right. We got to keep it Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I love to use that example. Matter of fact, I'll grab that. I love to use this example in the book of Luke. Luke chapter 10, which says family going up to Lazarus, Mary, Martha, a very special family. Very spiritual family, because it represents us, But I love using this example, Luke 10 and 38, starting at 38. Now it came to pass as they went that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house, and she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at Yahushua's feet and heard his word. But Martha was cumbered about much serving, and came to him and said, Lord, doest thou not care that my sister have left me to serve alone? Bid her therefore that she help me. Now here it is, Yahushua is with them physically, the Messiah, he's there with them. All right. And of course, Martha not necessarily being in the right spirit, because here it is, like it says, she was cumbered about much serving. Martha had a lot of things going on. All right. Verse 41, it says, and Yahushua answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things, but one thing is needful, and Mary hath chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. Because again, Martha was complaining about Mary. All right, here it is. Martha, she's doing too much. All right. She's doing too much. She was doing too much. And here it is, Mary. I'm just, sure Martha was looking at Mary like this lazy, biatch, Martha was basically complaining to Yahushua to tell Mary to basically get off her ass and help her out. But Mary was in the right spirit, because again, here it is, Yahushua was right there. All right. Because Yahushua, he was teaching, and Mary was at Yahushua's feet listening. So Mary was in the right spirit. Martha was the one that wasn't necessarily in the correct spirit. Because again, Martha, she was doing too much. But here it is, she's overlooking the main point, that Yahushua, he was right there. The point being that, again, in the midst of all the distractions, the trials and tribulations, everything that you hopefully like brothers got going on, keep it Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Stay focused on Yahushua. All right. Because as it's been said, things are only going to ramp up. All right. There's going to be more distractions. The Lord he's been turning the notch up, but he's only going to turn the notch up even more. All right. More is going to be required of us. All right. We're going to have to sacrifice more. All right. And that should really, draw us even more closer to Yahweh Bashim Shai. But like I said, maintain your your patience. Because like the scripture says, man, grab this. Luke 21 and 19. It says, in your patience possess ye your souls. All right. One precept that we all know too well, but don't just read these for face value. You know, repetition is the father of skill. You know, we really got to apply these scriptures in our daily lives, because they're not just words to be read on the page. You know, because it's getting real as it is, but it's really about to get real. You know, there's about to be a lot of the Lord's really about to shake things up, and it's going to shake a lot of people's faith. You know, and Lord willing, we are counted worthy. We're found worthy. You know, Lord willing, we maintain in our faith, because there's a lot riding on our shoulders, man. There's a lot on the line. Everything is on the line, and we're so close to the end. Like I said, Satan is going to do everything in his power to throw us off our game. So, you know, maintain. You know, keep it Yahweh Shai. And we go to this in Luke 22 and 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. All right, so when you go into that word sift, because I know, you know, like I said, there's a lot of things going on, you know, as far as what brothers got to deal with. To the point, it's just it's a constant vexation on all sides. To the point, it's just like, you know, God damn, we can't get a break, you know. But the Lord has us right where He wants us, because spiritually we are already detached. But it's getting to that point. We're coming to that time where we're really going to have to fully detach from the system. All right, so that's why it's important, you know. I've always been the type to look at the glass half full rather than half empty, you know. And you know, you just got to look at the positive things, as far as, you know, the trials and tribulations that you go through. Because as I always say, you know, hey, this world will fail you, man. You know, it has failed us. This world has failed us and everything in it. You know, this world will fail you. All right, a bitch, she will break your heart. All right, it's just, you know, all this shit outside of your how about your mouth shy, it'll do you wrong. You know, it'll do you wrong. Again, all odds are stacked against the Israelite man, but even more so to those of us in the know. All right, and it's like, goddamn, man, you know, because Jake has a sincere heart. Jake loves for real, you know. Jake loves for real. I'm gonna go to this real quick in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 9. And I'm gonna start at 14. Ecclesiastes 9 and 14. It says, there was a little city, and a few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Verse 15. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. So you see, like I said, Jake, you know, as people want to say that the men of the Lord are selfish, as much slander as we get, you know, for really showing love to our people. All right, you know, like I said, Don't expect love from these people, man. Don't expect any type of credit. All right, because like I said, this poor man, it said, yet no man remembered that same poor man. This poor man, by his wisdom, saved. He delivered that city. Yet he was no man remembered that poor man. You know, just absolutely no reverence, no credit, no, you know, no nothing. And it's like, damn, because the shit hurts. You know, the prophets are the most unselfish people. You know, the prophets are the most unselfish people. Like I said, there's a lot riding on brothers' shoulders, you know, and quite frankly, no one gives a damn. Sad to say, no one gives a shit. You know, it reminds me of Job. How Job, every day he offered up sacrifice, not only for him, on his behalf, but on the behalf of his children. And it mentioned just in case they sinned, just in case they went off, Job offered up that sacrifice, and that says a lot because you weren't just you know, which goes to show you how wealthy Job was, you know, and unselfish Job was, because he offered up animal sacrifices on the behalf of his children just in case, you know. Not slaughtering an animal, that's just not something that you just did just because, you know. It was definitely a sacrifice, and Job did that on the behalf of his children just in case they sinned. So, you know, just another example of just showing you how the men of the Lord are, you know, really the most unselfish people, you know. But that's why I said, you know, this world will fail you. All right, a bitch, she will break your heart and you know, spit in your grave. You know, this world will fail you, man, and do you wrong. But how about Shemel Shai and having the body, having a brotherhood? Hey, you can never go wrong with this, man. You know, the Wadi how about Shemel Shai. But nevertheless, it does create a certain bitterness, you know. Because, like I said, brothers are vexed on all sides, and it's to I just say all that to say, because I know it's getting to a point where, and that's why I read that Luke, you know, and your patience possess you, your souls. We have to hold on, we have to fight, we have to endure, we have to persevere, man. Because again, there's a lot, everything is on the line, and we're so close. We are so close to the point. I know that frustration that you brothers, you hopefully like brothers are getting. And all that built-in frustration, that built-in tension, you just feel like you want to crash out, you know, but you know you can't, because, hey, you know, we got to do this, you know, someone's got to do it. A simple 2/3 Negro is not going to do this, man. Someone's got to do this, and the Wadi Yahweh Bashim El Shah, we've been called to the calling, you know, we've been summoned, so we got to do it, man. It's on us. 2 Samuel 17:8, it says, for said Hushai, that thou knowest thy father and his men, that they be mighty men, that they be chafed in their minds, as a bear robbed of her whelps in the field, and thy father is a man of war and will not lodge with the people. So going into that being chaffed in the mind, you know, just bitter. All right. You know, that's what that being chaffed in the mind is, just a lot of bitterness. You know, like I said, I know there's a lot of things brothers got going on in their minds. You know, like I said, it's to, you know, it's just Jake really doesn't get a break out in this world, and it's just like it's a vexation on all sides, from physical ailments to financial problems, woman problems, children don't want to listen. It's just vexation on every side, and it's just you develop a level of bitterness, which is needed, is necessary. Because like I said, the time is coming where we're going to have to completely detach from the system. You know, brothers are so numb to a point, we really don't give a fuck about anything, man. You know, even to our very lives, so-called lives, because we're not living as it is. You know, we're not living as it is. You know, but with that being said, like I said, man, I know brothers are on that. They feel like they're about to snap. You know, that's why I want to go back to that Luke 22:31. It says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, Behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Now going into that sift again. To go to that definition of sift, it says to shake in a sieve, and we're definitely being shook, man. Like I said, just all type of things brothers got going on. It's just a vexation, aggravation on all sides, and agitation on all sides. That's what it goes on to say. It says, by inward agitation, to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow. So you see, listen, Satan's gonna do everything in his power to throw us off our faith, to kick us out our faith. So like I said, man, it's just more aggravation, more agitation, more frustration. But that's why we got to keep it Yahweh Shai. All right. We got to keep it Yahweh Shai, man. We got to hold on. We got to persevere. We got to endure. And I'm speaking to myself, because I'll be thinking like, man, if I just be in my own world sometimes, and I'll just be like, man, if Yahweh Shai were to offer me the power right now, if he were physically here and he asked me if I wanted the power right now, I turn it down. I'd say la because I would fuck shit up out of pure frustration. And it's beautiful because that's why we don't have the power, because Jake will show out. Jake will show out, and just being real with myself, like I won't want it. I won't want it because I show out, man. I just be tearing shit up, man. But that's why we are learning the responsibilities before we get the perks. All right, we're learning the responsibility. All right, and that's why, quite frankly, which was another uppercut for me. It's just like, damn, because we prayed that the Lord destroy this bitch yesterday. But will we be ready? Will we truly be ready? Well, the obvious answer is no. We're not ready now, or these things will be happening. So obviously we're not ready yet. But that's why we got to get ready. That's why we got to get ready. We're being prepared. But yeah, man. Just as far as all the agitation, constant vexation. The constant frustration. Just as much as you just want to, blow, as much as you want to snap, because I'm speaking to myself too, again, we just got to hold on, maintain your patience, all right, and keep it Yahweh Shai, man, and he'll maintain us and uphold us, because the Lord prayed. As a matter of fact, he's still praying for us. Matter of fact, when you read verse 32, it says, but I had prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. So you see, because it's bigger than us. Regardless of what you're going through in your little box, in your own little world, is bigger than you and your 2-bedroom apartment. It's bigger than you and your financial problems. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than all of us. And pursuant to that St. John 17, the Lord is praying for us, man. We'll all rule for one another as saints on earth, but as the saints in heaven as well, they're rule for us too. And Yahweh Shai, he's rule for us too. He's praying for us too, man. So we're not in this alone. It's hard, but it's not impossible. It's tough, but it's not impossible. The Lord is with us every step of the way, and amidst all and above all, stay focused and keep Yahweh Shai, man. So Lord wanted us to edify, and shalom to you, hopefully let.